Hey everybody, today is day after Thanksgiving. I had a really rough night last night. I haven't had, this is going to get personal guys, so if you don't like personal stuff then this is not the video for you. However, yeah, I haven't had a BM since Monday, and so, like 4 days. So everything hurt last night, like literally everything. Every time I turned around, I was waking up every 2 hours. It totally freaking sucked. Finally, I was able to get some milk and magnesia and stuff in. I'm allowed to have decaf coffee. So I did my caramel Premier Protein with my decaf coffee, 3 ounces of each, because I'm only able to drink 6 ounces. Pretty much in an hour at this point still, but that's okay because it's still something and it's still working. So I finally had a bowel movement, but I was so sore. Oh my gosh, my whole right side is just so sore. And then watching yesterday's video, I just realized why I'm so sore. So that means I will not be able to do homemade cards this year because of the embossing. My embosser. I have to turn it to out. Yep, I have to turn it to crank the cards and stuff to go through it. And so even though the pressure wasn't more than the 10 pounds, apparently it was enough to still make me sore and stuff from my surgery. So there goes that idea. Either that or I just don't emboss it. I do a bunch of stamping. I'm sorry you guys are going to see me taking lots of sips, obviously, because it's post-op. I'll go into stats really quick this morning. I am sitting at 293 this morning. So that's a total loss. Surgery weight, they had me down at 306. So that's 13 pounds. I think it's 13 pounds. 12 or 13 pounds. Anyways, then I'm down. I'm okay to lose slower because that means I won't have a lot of excess weight. I know a lot of people are super excited to lose, 10 pounds a week. I'm okay with losing, well shit, I've already lost 10 pounds, haven't I? Crap. Anyways, sorry. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. It is what it is. Yep, my husband got my son's door poster on. A waterfall in the background. Anyways, after I finally had my bowel movement this morning, I had to take some pain meds. So it's like the 4th time since I've been home that I had to. But I was just so sore, and I thought it was from the BM. Well, apparently, nope, it was from yesterday. I just realized that. Little light bulb moment. So I guess when they tell you not to do stuff, there really is a reason not to do it. Thank God I didn't bust a stitch or anything like that. It's just muscle soreness, and I know that because it's on the side of my ribs where there was no work. Excuse me, there was no work, no incisions or anything like that. It's all muscle based. So that means that kind of sucks, but that's okay. So today I'm making my husband clean the gutters out and put the Christmas lights out up front. And then we're going to put at least the upstairs Christmas tree in. I've decided to go ahead and host a Christmas dinner and just invite both sets of parents for Christmas Eve. Not Christmas Day, but Christmas Eve. We're gonna do that. So I'm gonna decorate the house and go full bore and all that kind of stuff. Trying to plan the trip to Vegas, trying to figure out what I need, what I don't need. What we're going to be doing. It's hard for me to tell right now what I'm going to be capable of doing per se because of just the way that I'm feeling. I can certainly walk now without the walker and that kind of stuff, which is good. That's all good. But I just don't know how far I can walk, and I usually love to take at least one day, excuse me. I like to take at least one day to walk the whole strip, but like I told my husband, more than likely that's not going to happen this year. It just depends on how well I've healed and where I'm situated at. I'm going to take a minute to talk about water bottles and realization of bubbles and drinking, because yeah. So this is an open mouth hydro flask. This is a hydro flask. However, this lid is freaking amazing, let me tell you. Because of the way that it's positioned in the bottle, not only is there, I don't know if you can see in there, there's actually silicone in here so that it seals it. So like when you close it and you put this lid on, it doesn't leak. And it's got this cool ass little handle. So you can just carry it around and not really hurt yourself. But what I love about this is that when I drink from a bigger opening, you tend to get air, and you can't use straws or anything for a while. But with this one, I don't know how to explain it, but when you tilt it up, the water forms all the way up, and so the air is above the actual opening of this little thing here. So what ends up happening is that you're basically, when you take a sip, you're just getting the water. You're not getting air and stuff like that in it. It's my favorite bottle. I dropped it. And so now there's a dent on the bottom of it. Let's see if I can... It's not really that bad of a dent. It really isn't. But the problem is that it doesn't sit straight now. Unfortunately, because I dropped it like right on the edge. Like, I've dropped this thing I don't know how many times, never had an issue, but getting out of the car after surgery, the other day I dropped it and it just happened to be at the right angle. I was like, son of a bitch. It works in the house and everything, but for, taking it elsewhere. So I ordered the smaller one, which I think should be here tomorrow. I think it said Saturday delivery. I don't know. I use Amazon, so I get 2-day delivery. But anyways, this bottle, for whatever reason, helps me not have bubbles, air bubbles, in my, when I'm drinking water. It's the dumbest thing. I know. I can drink. They gave me this little cup. I just finished my protein shake this morning. They give you this little cup at the hospital. And drinking out of a regular cup, I get water, or excuse me, I get air. And when I take a drink, I don't know if it's just me or everybody happens to, but I get air with my water, my protein, whatever it is. I'm really looking forward to Tuesday because that's my 2-week checkup with the surgeon. Hopefully I'll be able to get, I know that I have a couple of my places have incisions and some of them are liquid glue. But I'm really hoping to get them out because they kind of freaking itch. They're healing and I know that's good and I know that's what it's supposed to be and it's nothing to worry about, but it's freaking annoying, okay? But anyways, I'm hoping I get to go to the pureed stage because in pureed stage, I can also have scrambled eggs. And next Tuesday is going to be a long day for me because I have my appointment with the surgeon, and then after that, I also have the 2-week nutrition class with the nutritionist and all that kind of stuff. And like, I'm hoping I can go to Perkins and get a scrambled egg between that because it's in the morning, and then I've got like a 2-hour break before the class starts. So they're still hoping for that. But I'm pretty pleased with my progress. I know that they say like the first week that you really, because of all the water weight gain and the IVs that you were on and the gases, that you're not supposed to really get on the scale because more than likely you'll gain weight than lose weight. So I'm pretty happy with where I'm sitting at right now. I just wish I felt better. I wish that I wasn't so damn sore. Yeah. And I'm going to have to restart my my MS medication, which kind of scares me. That's going to be Sunday, will be the first shot since surgery. But usually my right leg is a really light, I don't have as many side effects. I don't know why that is, but I don't have as many side effects from my Avonex when I inject my shot in my right leg versus my left leg. And I honestly don't have any idea why. The doctors don't know why that is either. They just say some people have, they call it a sweet spot where, you know, that's, you know, it's really good for them. So I made sure that after surgery I would be in the, you know, sweet spot on my right leg to be able to do it after surgery, to hope that I won't have a bunch of pain and fevers and all that crap, because it's very difficult for the doctors with those of us that have MS, especially because we get flu-like symptoms and fevers after a shot. And so it's very difficult for the doctors or the nurses even to be like, okay, is this MS related, or do you have an infection or something of that nature? But so far, so good. I know I'm rushing things. My husband's like, oh, you did a lot of stuff yesterday. And I'm like what? Like, I made 2 freaking cards yesterday. Ooh, you know, because normally for me, that's like a 5-minute ordeal. Even though it took me a couple of hours yesterday, it still felt like, you know, I didn't really do much of anything. He's like, well, you did it. I go, bullshit. I sat. I wasn't up, you know. The day before we went, my husband took me shopping. I went to 2 stores. I slept really good that night, by the way. Really good. But, anyways, I think I'm going to start introducing today at lunchtime my half of my methylphenidate, which I take for my fatigue, because I understand that I'm healing, but I should not be as tired as I am, especially with getting the water in. I have talked to my doctor, my nurse, and some fatigue is normal after surgery, obviously, while you're healing and stuff. However, I'm over a week out now, and I'm getting well over 32 ounces of water a day. I've been hitting the 30 mark for a couple of days. Yesterday, I finally got to like 48 or 52, somewhere in there, 48 to 52. So yeah, I shouldn't be as tired and fatigued as I am. So I've talked to my husband about it. He thinks I should wait another week, but I'm like, no. Taking a half a pill to determine whether it's MS or whether it's actual surgery. Because if it's surgery, it doesn't matter if I take my fatigue medicine or not. I'm going to hurt and I'm going to be tired, because I'm one of those rare people with my medicine, because it's for the MS fatigue. If I'm freaking tired, it knocks my ass out. It really does. I know a lot of people are like, oh, how can you go to sleep on that? If I'm already tired and hurting, it's just going to knock me out. It's really bizarre, but that's how it works with me. So anyways, this video is getting a little long. I will try to remember to post my stuff down below. I'm still working on learning how to do these videos and edit them and whatnot. Apparently I need to be able to upload them to my computer, which I'm not quite sure how to do just yet. So anyways, I hope everybody has a good Black Friday. If those of you are out there shopping, me, not so much. I'm going to sit back and direct my husband on what to do with the Christmas decorations. Have a good day, you guys.